gentlemen, Julie Amato.
No. Wait a minute, why did I do that? Why did I stop that applause? Do you know why I did it? Because we have such a wonderful show tonight. I didn't want you to use up all that applause because you'll need it when you meet my special guest this evening, the very funny Liz Torres. It's going to be with us. You're just going to love her. And we're going to spoof some of the glamorous old movie queens, and we've got some songs and sketches and, oh my goodness, just so much to show you that I think we'd better ease into it. So I'm going to step down here and get close to you people. Hello? If you start at the top, you're certain to drop. You've got to watch your timing. Better begin by climbing up the ladder. If you're going to last, you can't make it fast, man. Nobody starts a winner. Give me a slow beginner. Easy does it, my friend. Conserve your fine endurance. Easy does it, my friend. That's your life insurance. While you are young, take it wrong. After all, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 100 to 1 shot, they call him a klutz. Can outrun the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And you're gonna finish on top. Watch it now.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
It's not where you are, it's where you are. In the mail, just gathering moss. Out comes the man that you know are the boss. Supposing your ear is kind of tinnish, let everybody quit what you could. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish in two. You're gonna finish on top. Oh, goodness, I really can't start the show this evening without bringing out my partners in comedy and music, Patrick Rose and Audrey Brown.
Beautiful song, beautiful song.
thank you.
really like that.
It was
nice
lovely.
tune.
Listen, how did you start anyway, Julie?
How, you mean in the business?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness had nothing to do with it, right?
I guess it was the Miss America pageant.
How did you do?
Yeah. How did I do? Oh, I was Miss Teganic Falls in the contest.
Miss Teganic Falls.
Yes, and actually I did quite well. I won. For the longest banner in the contest, it started here, Miss Teganic, and you had to turn me around to catch the falls. But I did win
the talent competition.
What was your talent?
Leaving Teganic Falls.
Oh.
How'd you start, RG?
I guess I started in school, like grade school. The teachers pushed me into the business. They would go, "Archie, if you think that is so funny, get up and share it with the rest of the class." And then I just go do 20 minutes for the principal. Yeah.
And what about you, Pete?
Well, I got started. It was the guitar. People told me it was a good way to make out with girls.
Oh, classy, Patrick.
Yeah, so
Very classy.
I would show up at parties, you see, and just whip out the guitar and scotch and soda, mud in your eyes, baby, do I feel high, whoop you mind.
I think this would be a terrific time to bring out our special guest, don't you, RG?
I do.
Please welcome Liz Torres.
Hey, Liz Torres.
I love it.
Scotch and soda, mud in your eyes, baby, do I feel high, whoop you mind.
Oh, Julie, are you going to introduce me to this young man?
Works every time.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
You're gonna finish on.
You're gonna finish on.
You're gonna finish on top.
See you in a minute.
Liz and I were just talking about how it was when you first started out, and she told me this funny story about when she was working in this terrible club doing an awful act, but I don't think I'm going to tell you about it. I think I'll just stand back and let her show you.
The club No Tengo Dinero in the Bronx proudly presents the Liz Torres Show. Here's Tony. Here's Jimmy. Here's Lizzie.
I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They say that we're strong, but baby, things look so well, things so great, but they have to happen on the plate. And starting here, and starting now, everything coming up close. We're the cash, we got nothing to do but be back. No one needs to yes. Hold your hand, go with my boys, all you need is our hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna see to it. Light the light. We got nothing to hit but the heights. To be swell, to be great. I can tell, just you wait. That this star I talk about is gold. On the every street showing up roses and daffodils. Everything's showing up sunshine.
Liz, I want to tell you how wonderful it is to be working with you again.
Thank you.
And also, your Julie on the Phyllis show was terrific.
Thank you.
What else have you been doing lately?
Well, I'm going to be recording soon, and I always want to do theater and a lot of television.
No movies.
Well, no. No movies. Well, what about you now that you have your own show? You must be doing a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, I mean, a lot of television, which I really love, and also theater in the fall, probably, and radio and print and all that jazz.
No movies either, huh?
No movies. I mean, with Redford and Hoffman and Newman and Pacino, the only way that you and I are going to get into the movies is selling popcorn. You know what I mean? Don't you wish that you could be a movie star the way that women used to be?
Yeah.
Movie stars.
You betcha. Now that was something.
But there just aren't any great parts for women anymore.
Don't you wish they'd write another Queen Christina?
Or Anna Karenina.
Or Camille?
Don't ask me. You know I'd love it. But there just aren't any great parts for women anymore. All the president's men, not one was a woman.
Dog Day afternoon, the hero married a guy.
The star of Grizzly's Cock of the Walk.
The lead in Jaws was a jock, but didn't play the
Don't you wish that you could be a Greta Garbo? Cause the parts they gave to Garbo.
Who could lose Ninochka?
Or Anna Christie.
But they don't write Lucian styles anymore.
Boy,
May I help you?
any messages for Ottenschlag?
I'll have a look. See. Ortenschlag. Let me see. H. Ortenschlag, Otto Ortenschlag, Austin Ottenschlag Corporation, Mrs. L. Ortenschlag.
Dr. Ottenschlag, doctor, the same Dr. Ottenschlag that was here yesterday and the day before that and every day for the last 2 years. Every day I ask if there are any messages and every day you do this. Why? I feel like the Marx Brothers.
Right. Karl Marx, Guy Marx, Barbara Marx.
Why do you do this to me?
The Grand Hotel is a very discreet dwelling, Herr Doctor. We do not meddle in the private lives of our guests.
Why? The people come, the people go. Nothing special ever happens at the Grand Hotel.
Nothing special. The Grand Hotel caters to a very exclusive clientele who in most cases appreciate our little... Madam Grushenskaya, how nice to see you. Did you have a pleasant journey?
I have never been more tired in all my life. Is my room prepared?
Of course, madam. Everything is just as you requested.
You have the silk lilac sheets
Yes, madam.
and the champagne and the caviar.
Of course, madam. And would you like the bellboy to draw your bath as usual?
No, I want to have it photographed this time.
Oh, of course, madam. And the other things you requested are in order. Let me see here. The yak's milk, the yak, a parakeet, 2 parachutes, 3 Nubian slaves, hip waders, a dwarf, and 2 chickens.
I wonder if I could make an unusual request. Could I have a pound of fertilizer and 5 pounds of grass seed?
Yes, madam. I shall have them sent up with your luggage. Boy!
Finally, something unusual. The parakeets, the chickens, the slaves, all very understandable. But tell me, why is the fertilizer and the grass seed?
I want to be alone.
You want to be what?
Alone.
Would you say that again slowly? You want to be what?
Alone.
Lawn.
That's what I said, lawn.
All the comics now are good.
Woody Allen and Mel Brooks. What does it say? A lady can't get yokes.
Yuck. Where are all the roles like Marilyn Monroe's? Those dumb blondes were stupid like a fox.
Oh, don't you wish you could be mine?
Winters in New York sure are scorchers, ain't they?
How hot are they?
Well, it's so hot that the burglars are only robbing air-conditioned apartments. Say, you're not married, are you?
Oh, no. In fact, I don't think I've ever really been in love.
Well, I've been in love with the same woman for 42 years, and if my wife finds out, she'll kill me.
Here comes another one.
This man comes up to me on the street the other day, and he says I haven't had a bite in days, so I bit him.
Instead of Godfather 2, why not Godmother 1? You know what I mean?
And Barry Lyndon could have been a chick.
No, that's stretching. James Bond is a chauvinist pig.
I hear he wears a thingamajig.
The star of Cuckoo's Nest, he was a male. Lunatic.
Don't you wish that you could be Marlena Dietrich?
yeah.
Because the parts they gave to Dietrich.
Who could lose Shanghai Express?
Pedestrian rides again.
Well, they just don't ride through ankles anymore.
Stop the music! This is disgusting!
Oh, thank you.
Have you no shame, Fräulein? I am the professor of the boys' school. You must stop this disgusting display at once.
Stop? Stop? Showbiz is my wife.
You have ruined the rowing club.
True.
You have perverted the poetry circle.
True.
You have done everything but debauch the debating team. What do you have to say about that?
Debauch, the debating team.
Just look at what you have made them into.
Yes, Bette Midler's backup group.
Why couldn't they redo Lenny and call it Penny?
Babe Cassidy and the Sundance Gal.
How about Midnight Cowgirl?
How about Little Big Woman?
With no female lead to get matrimonial.
Don't you wish they'd make Joan Crawford lose? Cause the parts they gave to Crawford.
Who could lose a woman's movie?
Like Mildred Pierce was.
But they just don't write love stories anymore. Well, dear, I guess you'd better be on your way if you're going to meet the boys for lunch. Jonesy, come in here, please.
My goodness, I didn't realize the time. I'll see you later at home. Hi, Jonesy.
Yes.
Jonesy, I want you to take some dictation. A memo to all the heads of the departments. Yes? Amalgamated mining and smelting? Close the mine and sell. What? I don't care. The wives and families are of no concern to me. Let them go out and work, because I had to. Oh, all right. Let the miners out of the mine first, then close it. Now, where was I?
You were in the arms of him again. That's where you were.
Are we going to go through that again? I tell you, he means nothing to me.
Then why don't you leave him? We could go away together, just the two of us.
It's out of the question. I've told you 100 times I haven't struggled and fought my way to the top just to throw it all away.
I can't take it anymore.
The lying, the sneaking around, the Wednesday afternoon spent in the cheap hotel rooms. I tell you, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it.
Pull yourself together, you silly little fool.
I'm sorry.
What would you have me do? Leave all this up? And then where would your $200 suits and fancy apartment come from? We'd both be back in that cold water flat without a nickel to our names.
But weren't we happier then?
Ha! I told you then I was going to be somebody. And if it meant a loveless marriage to get the money to start this business, I didn't care. If it meant cutting myself off from my past, I didn't care. There's nothing I won't sacrifice to get where I'm going. Nothing.
Good. Even me.
You. Oh, Jonesy, you're different. Haven't you always been with me every step of the way?
As your secretary. You think other fellas in the office don't know what's going on? I can't even type.
Lots of secretaries can't type. No one will suspect a thing if you just get hold of yourself. Besides, although I don't love Garson, I can't hurt him. You'll just have to be patient.
It's too late for that now.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
You mean?
Yes, you're going to be a father.
I'd like to thank my very special guest, Liz Torres, the inimitable R.G. Brown and Patrick Rose, and of course, I'd like to send a note or two just to thank every one of you for the good time. Good night, my darling duck.
Hotel accommodations for Julie and her guests provided by Le Quatre Saisons, centrally located on Sherbrooke Street in Montreal.